Hey guys, what's up? It's Drone Sparky here. Sorry I sound a little sick right now because, well, I am sick. There's a flu going around where I live. But anyways, recently I've been buying and selling iPhones and other electronics like this iPhone 10 you see right now in this picture. I've made a decent amount of money from doing this, and I've even been able to afford a new drone. Now, one of the apps I've used to buy and sell these products is OfferUp. And up until about 2 months ago, I was having a great time using OfferUp with no issues whatsoever. So, without further ado, here's the story of how I stopped doing business with OfferUp and how I found out that OfferUp was a scam. So, as I said, this whole entire story starts about 2 months ago when I was sitting in my living room and I started getting a ton of OfferUp notifications on my main phone, which is my Galaxy Note 8. I opened the OfferUp app and I saw that my account had clearly been hacked. A ton of messages were being sent out from my account to a bunch of random other people on OfferUp. And when I say a bunch of random other people, I mean thousands of people. Hundreds of messages were being sent from my account in 1 minute. So I decided to disable my account, obviously, because I didn't want the hackers getting access to any of my personal information. One thing I did notice, though, before I disabled the account, is that when I looked at the location of my account, it said Washington, and it no longer said the location of the Chicago suburb that I live in. So already, that was a little strange, especially because OfferUp's headquarters is located in Washington. So the next thing that I did was make a new account. I used a different email address, but I still used the same phone and phone number to make the account. I reposted on the account one of the current phones that I had for sale, and almost immediately I got a message for it, which was great. My problem was, though, when I tried to send a message back to the person who messaged me about my phone I had for sale, I got a notification that I needed to be verified for TrueU. So TrueU is basically a program on OfferUp where you could put in your government ID to be verified more. But my problem in this case was that I couldn't send messages without being verified for TrueU. On top of that, I didn't really have a government ID since I'm not old enough yet for a driver's license, and neither of my parents would let me use their IDs for the app. So I started emailing OfferUp about the problem, and almost as soon I also realized a fix I could have for this problem. I decided to disable the second account that I created, and I made a new account where I didn't set up my phone number on the account or I didn't verify my email address. This way, OfferUp would never know that my new account was tied to the old one that got hacked, and they wouldn't make me have the message about the TrueU verification. So for about a month and a half, I sold on OfferUp with no problems. Then one day after I got this iPhone X, quite an amazing phone by the way, I got a message on OfferUp that I needed to verify my phone number to use OfferUp. Right then and there, I knew I was screwed because once I had to verify my phone number, they would then know that it was the same account from before. So I then decided to disable that account and make a fourth account. I decided to make the fourth account on this iPhone, and I used a different phone number, different email, different name, and different profile photo, so I knew that OfferUp still wouldn't be able to know that it was me from the same other account that got hacked. Well, surprise, surprise, even though I changed all these freaking details and I used an OfferUp account on a different phone, they still somehow knew that it was me using the account. And they still somehow knew that the new account, the fourth account I had created, was somehow tied to that first account that got hacked. And throughout this whole entire process, whenever I tried to contact OfferUp, they would just send me a response to the back that was like, oh, your account was removed due to violations of the terms and service. And every single time I would email them back saying, no, I did not violate the terms of service. My account was hacked by somebody in another state. They just would not listen to my pleas. So then I went online and I started looking at some reviews on OfferUp, and I saw all these different reviews about people saying how their identity was stolen from OfferUp, how OfferUp stole their money and didn't give them a refund, how OfferUp blocked them on their email and Twitter accounts so they couldn't message them for help. And honestly, I don't know why I didn't stop using OfferUp at that moment. I don't know why I didn't stop using it then, because I should have, but I didn't. I then continued trying to solve the problem like an idiot, and I went as far as to go to the DMV, spend 3 hours waiting in line to get a freaking state ID so I could verify my TrueU. But anyways, I first want to show you guys some emails that I sent and received from OfferUp during this process. So the first thing I sent was on January 31st, and I asked them if I don't have a state ID or driver's license, what other ID can I use to be able to verify TrueU? This is before the point that I went and got the state ID, so all I had at this point was really a passport. I then told them how my previous account was hacked by someone in another state and how I couldn't send messages to people on OfferUp without being TrueU verified. I then got a message back from OfferUp, which was definitely an automated message or just a pre-written response they had, where they said, "Hi Nathan, to keep OfferUp as trustworthy as possible, we require this information to continue. Here's some forms of ID that will work. State-issued photo ID cards, driver's licenses, or U.S. passports." And I had a U.S. passport, so I got really excited at that because I knew I wouldn't have to go to the DMV to get a state ID. And then they said, they just sent a bunch of other random crap that I don't really need to talk about. So I said, okay, I have a passport. How would I take photos of it? Because the problem was the TrueU system inside the app is really terrible. It asks you only for like a driver's license. It just says take a photo of your driver's license and asks for a front and back photo. But it doesn't have any options to take a picture of, let's say, like a passport. And the problem with a passport is it doesn't have like a barcode on the back or anything, which is what the problem was through the app. They only have an option to take a picture of a driver's license through the app, even though they say on their terms and service that they accept U.S. passports and other forms of verification. So they send me another probably automated message that's like, "Hi Nathan, thank you for reaching out," and then they just say all these things about TrueU that you need to know before you submit to TrueU and all these different terms of service and blah blah blah, all this crap that we don't care about that. And then I said, yes, I understand that, but my problem is that my U.S. passport is only one-sided and TrueU verification asks for both sides of a license. Furthermore, when I apply for TrueU using my passport, I receive an email that action is needed. There is no glare on the picture, and you can see all my information fine. My selfie is also fine, and I keep a straight face. How can I fix this problem? I have attached a selfie and a picture of my passport, and my account is under, well, this random email I created. I'm not going to take the email off the screen because it doesn't really matter. This is just a random email, probably just going to deactivate it soon anyways, so by the time you see this email, it's probably, or by the time you see this YouTube video, this email is probably going to be gone, so don't even bother sending me some crap with it, I don't care. And I said, if you could please get me verified, that'd be great, thank you. So, I then sent them a selfie of me, there's me, and then I sent them, my picture of my passport, which I'm not going to show on the screen, just for safety reasons. And then they messaged me back saying, "Hi, thank you for reaching out. I need to transfer your case to customer care." And I'm like, okay, whatever, that's fine. And I said, okay, thank you. And then I got transferred to a new person named Alyssa. And let me just say first that she really sucks. She's not helpful at all. But she said, "Hi, my name is Alyssa. Thank you for contacting us. I understand that you're having trouble uploading your ID. Don't worry, I'm here to help you. I checked your account. It seems that your document got rejected too. It's not properly scanned." And I knew this couldn't be the case because I checked it like 5 times. I'm using a high-quality 4K camera on my Galaxy Note 8. And I made sure it's in focus. I made sure there's no glare. I made sure that I could easily read everything on my passport before I send the photos in. So they're saying all these things, blah, blah, blah. And I say, thank you, but I'm not using ID. Oh, and there's a picture of my passport again. And then I say, thank you, but I'm not using ID. I'm using a passport. Your terms of service says that the passport is a way to do TrueU verification. My problem is that your system makes me do a front and back photo, and my passport doesn't have any important information on the back of it, so I don't know what to take a picture of for the back photo. I sent 2 photos, one of my passport and one of my selfie, thank you. So then I proceeded to send more photos of my passport and verification stuff, all that. And I said, so how would I verify the TrueU with a passport and not an ID? And then I said I need to answer to this as soon as possible. I cannot message people without being TrueU verified, and I don't want to have to ignore people. I just want to be able to know how I would take pictures of my passport so I can get TrueU. Then they say, "Hi Nathan, thanks for your response. It should be the same thing with passports. They do some troubleshooting stuff," and I tried that. It didn't work. So then I message them back and I say, "Hello. After trying all those things, my application is still being denied. I have included the picture of the message as well as a picture of the passport." So I sent them my passport again for like the 3rd time because I clearly wanted them to do this verification outside the app because it wasn't working through the app, and they just kept ignoring me when I was asking that of them. So that was just kind of another red flag. So I said, yeah, I've included those things. In the second photo of the app, it asked me to position it where the barcode is readable, but since there's no barcode on my passport, I cannot fix that. Might that be the problem? Please look at my photo of my ID and ensure that it's up to the standards. You have to be 13 years or older to sell an OfferUp, and at the time of that passport photo being taken, I was only 12, but right now I'm 14, so I'm old enough to sell on OfferUp. So here's my passport again, and we're just going to block that out. And I sent a photo of the problem too, and I said, I feel like you should have a different system for scanning passports because they shouldn't require 2 pictures. Sorry, just got a notification. I said, I don't have any ID though, and I would love it if I could just get verified using my passport because it says I can do so in your terms. Please let me know when you can get to take a look at my passport and problem so we can figure this issue out because I haven't been able to sell for 2 months, and OfferUp is a place where I get the most business, which is true. I don't get a ton of business off Letgo and Facebook Marketplace for selling these phones. And furthermore, when I try to sell on places like MERCARI or eBay, I always get lowballed. So I just don't like selling there. I like meeting up in person because also like the companies online can't take a chip out of my money I made. They can't take like 10% off. So they sent me another message. This is on February 3rd. They say, "Hi Nathan, this is Pam." A new person, which is great. And let me just say already, this person was a lot more helpful. Not saying she was helpful, but she was at least a little bit more helpful than this Alyssa person. And she said, "Please know that Alyssa is currently on a rest day." Yeah, sure, like she needed a rest day. She was probably just tired from me emailing her. And she said, "I'm here to assist you with the issue, blah, blah, blah." And she said, "I want to follow step by step, blah, blah, blah." This is just a bunch of stuff, but this person actually was pretty helpful. She did say that if it's telling you to scan your passport ID front and back, even if the back of your passport has no information on it, please do so. And then they just gave me some more photos. This is just a bunch of more automated stuff. And then I said, "Hi, I tried it again, taking a photo of the front and back, and still giving me the message that action is needed. I can tell the photos are great. I have no problem reading them. What would be our next step in solving this problem? I could send you the photos of my selfie and passport if needed so an actual person can go over them and tell me what is wrong with them." And then I said, "Please let me know if you have any other solutions that we might be able to do outside the app, because doing things through the app doesn't seem to be working. If worse comes to worse, I could go to the DMV and get a state ID, but I want to try other solutions first." So they said, "Hi Nathan, this is Don." And this guy's even more helpful because he's like a supervisor or whatever. At least I think he's more helpful, but who knows. He sends me more stuff. And I said, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry we didn't get back to you in time." And this is kind of where they stopped sending messages to me. I then emailed it back saying when I was uploading a picture of my information through the app, I had uploaded the picture and my passport wasn't not showing up. I'll try again to upload everything through the app, and if it doesn't work, I'll get back to you. And I said, "Hello, I tried again, blah, 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 it just doesn't work still." And I said, "Hi, I'm currently at the DMV getting a state license for verifying true. It better work because I've waited 2 hours to get this ID." And newsflash, it didn't work, obviously, because that's why I'm making this video now. And then I sent them more pictures of my ID, and I said, I basically just gave up, and I sent them a rant message saying, "You know what, never mind, I don't know why I trusted your company and your app is a scam, you've stolen money from people, and you've stolen people's identities," which is true. I have read many online websites that had many bad reviews on them. Even like the Business Bureau, they have bad reviews on them, so I don't know why I didn't stop using OfferUp a long time ago, but yeah, I just basically just berated them on how crappy their company is. So yeah, that's basically where it ends, and that was sent today, and they hadn't gotten back to me in 2 days, and I kind of want them to get back to me. I want to see what they say about the rant message, but, so that's basically it. And as I said, I have looked online at other people's reviews of it, but yeah, I have looked online at other people's reviews of it, and looking here, we could see a lot of sites that say OfferUp sucks. We could see Trustpilot here, they see OfferUp sucks really bad. Reddit says, like, OfferUp sucks ass. SiteJabber says 336 reviews on OfferUp and an average rating of 1.4 stars, so we can tell most of the people from there are pretty mad at OfferUp. OfferUp sucks. There's a literal site that says offerup.pissedcustomer.com, so they made a site just to berate OfferUp, which is, I mean, great. And then just, like, basically more ranting on OfferUp, so yeah, guys, I just wouldn't use OfferUp. It's not safe. I feel like the app themselves, the people who make the app, are actually scamming you, because I've seen cases where people have done, like, shipping of the items, like, the person has sent an item to a buyer, and the buyer, like, they never receive payment, even though the buyer is, like, reliable and stuff like that, because OfferUp will stop it halfway through and then just, like, take the money or whatever, because obviously OfferUp has control of everything on the app, so they can see everything that goes on. They could see the identity photos that people get updated, or they could see the identity photos that people put into the app. They could see all the driver's licenses and stuff like that. So it would be really easy for them to, like, steal somebody's identity if they really had to. And I'm pretty sure they have, because of all the things I've seen online. People have said that they have people have said that after putting in the TrueU stuff on OfferUp, that they've received they've received notifications about how sketchy activity is being seen on, like, some government, like, profile of theirs. So I just would not use OfferUp. Furthermore, you've probably seen some good reviews on OfferUp on other videos from YouTube and stuff like that. And let me just say that the majority of these people have been paid by OfferUp to make these reviews, so that it can cover up all the bad reviews. So yeah, guys, I hope you learned something from this video today. This was just kind of a rant video because I was just really mad. But I guess it's not really the end of the world. Like, I wanted to make more money from buying and selling phones, but I guess I'll just dump this phone somewhere, get rid of it for a decent price. I'll try to get rid of it for like $400, make a little profit off it, like 40 bucks or something like that. But, yeah, I mean, the main goal when I was buying and selling was to be able to save up for this Mavic 2 drone. And, now that I've done that, I mean, I'm basically set, so I don't really have to keep buying and selling, although I was raking in a decent amount of money, which was nice, but, I mean, all good things must come to an end at some point, right? So, I mean, here we are, but, I'll probably try to start posting on this channel more. It's hard for me to do that because I'm in high school now, and I'll, try to do more drone footage and stuff like that, because that's always fun, and that's one of my favorite pastimes is, flying the drone, and it's great, because now that I have this new drone, I get nicer footage, all that stuff, so, yeah, I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys learned never to use OfferUp. Yeah, so, thank you guys for watching this. Please spread the word. Please don't let anybody else use OfferUp. I really don't know. Please, can we just help shut down OfferUp? Because they deserve to get shut down for all they've done. But, yeah, so, thank you guys. If you enjoy my content, look at my other content. This isn't normally what I create. I'll normally do videos about drones, but here I'm just ranting about OfferUp. But, yeah, so, like and subscribe. Thanks, and bye-bye.